Hey, there we are, Brunch with Brian. And it's Monday and it's halfway through the month. So sometimes we talk about uh, fresh start Mondays, and that's when it's the beginning of the month and you're sort of setting your goals for the month and trying to figure out where you're at exactly. And so right now we are talking about halfway through the month. It's also April 15th, which is the day that taxes are due. So I actually hope that you're paying a lot of taxes because that means you're doing well, you're making money, you're doing well in real estate. So, in terms of, I used to worry about the deductibles, and there's people who actually do seminars on just paying the least possible taxes. And so that's a real, that's a big thing. And so you really want to pay the littlest amount of taxes as possible. So obviously, what's my biggest strategy for paying less taxes? Who knows that one? Okay, I came up with a strategy that now other gurus teach because I taught it to them. And this is called the 1031 tripling strategy. All right, so you're paying taxes. You got to pay taxes on your gains. You got to pay taxes on the money you make. There's three income sources. The way we do it with the rent, have a big non-refundable option deposit, the NROD we call it, non-refundable option deposit. Now, do I got to pay taxes on that? That there, yes, you do. Okay, let's not mess around. You got to pay taxes on that. That's earned income, and so that would be your regular, income. So you're going to pay taxes, whatever you would normally pay on that earned income. So there is one thing about that where sometimes people will say that you don't have to declare that until the point at which the people either move out or buy the house. That's a theory, and you could probably do that, and you would save a little money on taxes because you wouldn't have to pay it up front. So that's a pretty aggressive tax strategy, but yeah, you could do that. All right, but normally, just to keep things clean, we will pay those taxes the year that we take the non-refundable option deposit. So the year we get the non-refundable option deposit, we're collecting, we're paying taxes on it that year. Now, what about your monthly spreads? Are you paying taxes on those? So if you've got now what do we always shoot for? We shoot for a $500 a month spread on each house, right? $500 a month per house per month is our ideal spread. Now we've got some that are 700. We've got some that are, we have one that's 1600. So there's all different, ranges, but I want you to average about $500 per house per month. All right. Now, are you paying taxes on that? Yes, you are. That's also earned income. So if you're making, that's $6,000 a month or $6,000 a year per house. So you're paying, whatever taxes, on 6 grand, you're probably going to pay a couple grand to taxes on that. But remember, here's the key on that is you got to really explore your deductions because you got way of deductions. Anything you do on the property, any repairs, any business education. Don't forget, if you get a system from the Wolf couple, you're deducting that off your taxes. If you're not, you're just paying taxes you don't have to pay. That's business education expenses. All right. So anytime that you are taking classes or paying for training, make sure you're deducting that because you're going to get a third off. So that's even a much better deal. All right. So now, what about, so you're paying taxes on your monthly spreads, you're paying taxes on your non-refundable option deposits. So what is the last big payday? There's depreciation. So I want everybody taking depreciation. If you don't know what that is, I'm not going to explain it now, but you can depreciate your properties. And that means taking 27 and a half. It's kind of a weird calculation, okay? But what it is you calculate 27 and a half, and then you basically divide it out over 27 and a half years. So you take the land, you take out the land value. So you take market value minus land value. Okay, so let's say you got a $300,000 house and you say the land value is worth $25,000. that would be perfect, because then you got a $275,000 value that you can depreciate over 27.5 years. So every year you're going to deduct $10,000 off your earned income because of the depreciation. Do you understand that? If you don't understand that, watch this little part over, because that is important. If you're not taking your depreciation, you're really blowing. This is just for rentals now, that you can't do depreciation on properties you do not hold. You have to, and this is what the IRS code says, held for investment. All right, so you're paying taxes, but now on the back end paydays, that's where we don't have to pay taxes, because why? Because we're doing a 1031 tripling plan. So that's what I want you shooting for. I want you doing this 1031 tripling plan. And how does that work? That works pretty easy. All you got to do is when you are selling on the back end, you got to put that 1031 language in there. And then, see, most people think you're switching 1031. You're buying one property for one. You're trading one for one. You're not trading one for one. You're trading one for three. That's why we call it the 1031 tripling plan. All right. So whenever you buy a house, whenever you sell your houses, always put that verbiage in there, the 1031 verbiage, that you're intending to do a 1031, and then do a 1031, and you will pay zero taxes on all the money that you've made as profits. So whereas normally you pay about a third of that out in taxes, here you are going to pay how much? Zero. Okay, now you're going to take all those profits and you're going to roll them all forward, and you're going to buy 3 houses. You're going to take your 60,000 profit or whatever it is, and you're going to split it into 3 down payments, and you're going to buy 3 houses. Okay, now guess what? That will make that tax, no tax burden, as they say. So you're basically not paying taxes on all the profits that you made out of that deal. The key is that I want you buying 3 houses. You have to identify them within 45 days, and you have to close on them within 180 days. That's the rules. So if you can just give your they call them QI, qualified intermediary, or a third-party administrator, but they're your 1031 exchange company. So with your 1031 exchange company, what are you going to say? You're going to have the funds, the profits will go out of the title company or the attorney that's closing it. He'll send it to your QI, qualified intermediary, and then they'll disperse it as you tell them on these 3 houses. Okay, so don't forget this, the 1031 tripling plan. If you are ever cashing out of a house, I don't want you paying a dime of taxes, and I want you tripling your asset base, tripling your monthly income, tripling your spread from 500 to 1500. So that's the plan. All right, that's the plan. That's obviously tax day stinks, but you got to pay taxes. Can't get out of it, except for if you do this incredible 1031 exchange plan. I got to go in the shade so I can read your comments, because I can't see them. Charles, I saw, was here right in the morning. Good job, Charles. And Caleb, happy day. Happy Monday. Oh, yeah, it's Patriots Day today. Happy Patriots Day. Morning, KJ. You always give me lots of hearts. I love it. Tony. Yes. Keep it. Tony's agreeing with me there, guys, about the NROD. Paying your taxes on the NROD the year you receive the NROD. Yes, Isabel. Is it Tuesday? I think it's Monday. I'll definitely rewatch this. Yeah, guys, there's a lot of good notes. You can rewatch all these. They're all on YouTube. Taking action. Memo, great to see you, buddy. Great to see you this morning. And Isabel's always making good comments. Okay, so guys, again, if you're cashing out, don't ever do it without at least really heavily considering. And why not do the 1031 exchange? The only reason that people don't like to do 1031s is why? Why? Because you don't get any of your money. You made all these profits on that deal, but you don't get any. So guess what, though? If you buy 3 new houses and you sell them all on lease purchase, you do get money, because you're going to get 3 more NRODs, non-refundable option deposits, that could be significant. I'm hoping that any NROD you take is at least 10 grand. So you're going to get at least 30 grand in your pocket. So this is a way of doing 1031 exchanges, paying 0 taxes, and still putting money in your pocket. So don't forget these great tax strategies to pay as little taxes as possible. And don't forget to depreciate, and don't forget to deduct business education expenses. That's another one that people consistently forget. And guys, you're just, you're taking money off your own table. You're taking food off your own table if you're not deducting everything you're legally entitled to. So today's tax day. I hope you got your taxes done or got your extension or whatever. And I hope things are going great for you. And I hope you did really good this year and made lots of good money in real estate. So I hope you're paying taxes. That's a good thing. All right, guys. So that's going to wrap it up for today. What's our affirmation for today? I love paying no taxes. Okay. I love paying no taxes. 3 times on 3. 1, 2, 3. I love paying no taxes. I love paying no taxes. I love paying no taxes with the 1031 tripling plan. Okay, let's do our deep breathing. Nice deep breath in. Oh, it's so nice and fresh out today. It smells nice and clean. Another one. Deep breath in and exhale. Okay, one more. Hold it a little bit, and that's great for you. It oxygenates your body and your lungs, and it's great for you. All right, so see if you can get outside. There's a lot of nice weather around the country today. Spring has sprung, and there's a lot of beautiful weather to enjoy. So I will see you guys tomorrow at the same time. And no taxes. Yeah, Kevin, good job. All right, guys, I'm going to check out now if I can find that little button. And it was another great day. So what are you going to do? You're going to keep expecting success, getting awesome training from the Wolf Couple, and taking action.